Hey, metal scholars! This place will become your tomb dives deeper than a standard metaphorical rabbit hole. The album plunges us into the ocean, letting us stare face to face with creatures from the depths of the abyss. But we're not talking cute dolphins or friendly seahorses. This is the Metalhead's aquarium, full of terrifying, mysterious, and alien-like sea creatures that mirror the darkest corners of our psyche. Let's start with Atlantic. Well, if Sleep Token had a spirit animal, that would be the Viperfish, a predatory demon of the deep. This bad boy hunts with needle-sharp teeth and bioluminescence. So the Viperfish doesn't just lurk. It hunts. So Atlantic, with its atmospheric soundscapes, these emotional lyrics, plays like the glowing lure of the Viperfish. It draws the listeners into the depths of a plan. It descends. Is the song about our attraction to self-destruction? Either way, there's no easy escape once you're caught in those jaws. Then we're off to Hypnosis, and Hypnosis features the Brittle Star. It's all about regeneration. When you lose a limb, no problem, it'll grow back. You wish that you had that kind of emotional resilience, right? Well, Hypnosis will hit on that relentless cycle of loss and renewal. It will tear down and then it will rebuild the parts. So the Brittle Star symbolizes that those parts, that fracture, that crack under pressure, they miraculously grow. How about song number 3, Mine? Well, we're talking about the comb jelly, or also called the sea walnut. That comb jelly sounds harmless, right? But you're wrong. The sea walnut is a bioluminescent, alien-like creature that floats through the water like a living rave party. But don't be fooled by those disco lights because it's a predator. It reflects themes of, in my opinion, vulnerability, and also it swallows things whole. So that's kind of an idea related to the future of Sleep Token with Vor. We can also think about possessiveness in relationships, right? So this feeling of wanting to consume and to be consumed, to see and to be seen, it also means that you're okay with losing yourself. All right, off to Like That, where we have the faceless cusk eel. Faceless. Well, it's not a metaphor, it's real. The eel here literally doesn't have a face. It lives so deep in the ocean that light doesn't exist, so it's evolved not to have a face, not to have eyes, or any traditional features. So Like That has this vibe of stripping down to the bare essentials, right? No masks, no front. And the faceless cusk eel is all about anonymity. It's about embracing the void. The things that we cannot see, but we still feel. So the song will tap into that hidden, faceless part of ourselves, the ones who operate in the dark with no need for validation or identity. So it's got everything to do with the purpose of Sleep Token. All right, off to The Love You Want. And then we have the monkfish. Well, the monkfish is the ugliest dude in the ocean. These guys, they look like they swam straight out of a Lovecraftian story. They've got massive mouths. They have predatory instincts. And despite that grotesque appearance, they have an allure. The song, The Love You Want, is all about desires. But these desires are somewhat grotesque, but at the same time magnetic. They pull you toward that desperation. Even though you know that you might be devoured, you are attracted to that. And the monkfish, it's got that symbolism about the harsh reality of love. It's not always pretty. Sometimes it's really raw and primal. So off to Fall for Me. Imagine a whale sinking upside down like some twisted parody of the Titanic. It's an image of surrender, hopelessness. And in Fall for Me, the upside down whale embodies the weight of love crashing down, the feeling of going under, giving in to something greater than yourself. The ocean literally becomes your tomb as your whale carcass becomes part of the abyss, drifting into the unknown. Off to Alkaline, which features the anglerfish. And the anglerfish is iconic, famous for the bioluminescence that dangles like a tiny glowing bait in front of its massive jaws. Talk about deception, right? And Alkaline deals with attraction, with danger, chemistry, much like how the anglerfish lures the prey with the beauty. Then it reveals that there's a predator beneath. It's a song about chemistry, volatility, and that dangerous attraction of something that can love, but it can also destroy you. How about distraction, which features the cookie cutter shark? Well, the cookie cutter shark is small, but it leaves an impact, literally. These guys, they take perfect round bites out of their prey. So distraction could be all about those small interruptions in life that will leave marks, pulling your attention away from what's important. And the symbolism of the shark here lies in its ability to disrupt without being seen. Just like how distractions nibble away your focus, right? At the same time, they leave those scars and you didn't even notice happening. Off to descending, where we have the squid. Squids are masters of the deep, navigating the darkest water with grace and agility. Descending feels like the musical embodiment of a deep sea dive, where you're descending into unknown emotional territory. The squid's ability to evade predators by jetting through the water or disappearing into a cloud of ink reflects the song's theme of escape and evasion. You can run from your feelings, but in the depths, there's no hiding forever. Telomeres, the deep sea octopus. Their intelligence and ability to adapt to their environment are unmatched. The deep sea octopus takes it a step further, thriving in extreme conditions. Telomeres deals with themes of time, aging, and the fragile threads of life. The octopus, with its long arms and its unique adaptability, mirrors the stretching of time and the way we try to grasp at moments before they slip through our fingers. High water, we have the snailfish. The snailfish survives in the most crushing depths, where the pressure would obliterate most other creatures. This resilience is key to high water's theme, surviving against all odds, even when the world around you is trying to crush you. The snailfish is a symbol of thriving in extreme adversity, just like the emotional weight of this amazing song. And finally, we have missing limbs, and there's a whale skeleton, artistic bone protrusions. Missing limbs brings us to this haunting image of the skeleton of the whale, and this isn't just death, it's the cycle, it's the aftermath, the beauty in decay, but the legacy which is left behind. The extra flippers and protrusions, they suggest some evolution, change, and the transformation that comes after loss. Just as the whale's death provides life to the ocean floor, missing limbs explore the idea of finding meaning and beauty in what's left behind after something great has been lost. Well, let's share some final thoughts in Sleep Tokens, This Place Will Become Your Tomb. The creatures lurking in the depths aren't just there for atmosphere. They're metaphors of our deepest fears, our desires, and especially the transformations. Like the ocean itself, the album is a dark, mysterious, and it's also full of surprises. So the sea creatures remind us that even in the darkest places, life will adapt, life will evolve, and sometimes we will thrive in ways that we cannot predict. Which creature is your favorite? Please share your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, music is what music does. I'm signing out. Bye now.